Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is NAJIHAH Muhammad AZHAR from SMK Guar, Perahu, Indah, Bukit Mertajam, Penang. Have you ever read this book before? Today, I would like to give a review on this book titled The First World War by Conrad Masson. There are 63 pages with 8 chapters. In 1914, the murder of Archduke Franz Ferdinand sparked off the most destructive conflict the world had ever seen. This is the story of the First World War and the people who lived and died fighting in it. This book tells you how the World War I, or contemporaneously called the Great War, started, geopolitics of pre-war Europe, how the other European great nations got involved, the technologies, significant battles, and the aftermath of the war. It all started when the Archduke Franz Ferdinand, the heir to the Austro-Hungarian Empire, was shot dead in Bosnia by an assassin from a movement claimed that Bosnia should be part of Serbia rather than the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Austro-Hungarian Empire was one of the Europe great powers alongside Britain, France, Russia, Italy, and Germany. Austro-Hungarian politicians blamed the Serbian government, sent them a list of demands, and declared war on Serbia when the demands are not met. The issue escalated when the other Europe great powers were drawn into the conflict one by one like falling dominoes. The Germans sided the Austro-Hungarian and the Russians supported Serbia, and the French stood by the Russians. In general, countries were drawn into one of the two sides, which are called the Allied powers and Central powers. The Allied powers consist of France, British Empire, Russia Empire, Serbia, Belgium, Japan, Montenegro, Italy, United States of America, Romania, Portugal, Hijaz, Greece, China, Siam, Brazil, and Armenia. The Central powers are the German Empire, Austro-Hungarian Empire, Ottoman Empire, and Bulgaria. Frankly, I'm not a big fan of non-fiction novel, but somehow it caught my attention when the author actually explains in a very simple way, but yet still provides with details on information of the pre-war, during, and aftermath of the war. The pictures of the war also come in handy, and it really helps me to understand the situation much better. I recommend this book for any readers, especially the one that loves history stuff, because it provided interesting facts about World War I. The First World War was one of the greatest disasters in the histories. It drew in 28 countries and caused the death of around 21 million people. Maybe there's a small positive impact on one side, especially for the countries that won the war, but there is also huge negative impact to the world and those who found themselves dragged into the chaos of the war. The war changed the geopolitical landscape not only in Europe but the world. Russia had a new revolutionary government, and the Ottoman and Austro-Hungarian were both gone forever. It wasn't just nations that had changed. For those who fought and killed or lost loved ones, life could never be the same. Many men died in the war. Many lives were destroyed during and long after the war. There is a saying, in war, whichever side may call itself the victor, there are no winners, but all are losers. And with that, thank you.